Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Work Knives of the World. I hope your day is going great, and I hope you enjoy the video. So in this one here, I want to go back to Serbia, and we're going to talk about the Serbian chef's knife, and here's some examples. Yeah, so you may or may not have ever seen this style of knife before. I wasn't familiar with it up until maybe 5 years ago. There's a YouTube channel you may have heard of called Almazan Kitchen, and I used to watch them quite a bit, and I think they've been on YouTube for about 8 years. They also have a website of the same name, and they sell knives, and they sell these Serbian chef's knives. And I saw them using the knife in their videos because I'm a foodie and I love cooking and learning new recipes and things like that. So that's why I used to watch them, and I kind of got intrigued by that knife. So I came out here in the shop about 5 years ago, and I made one. And if you've seen my past, any of my past camping videos, you may have seen me using the knife because I have one here that I take camping with me. So this is one episode actually where I didn't have to make any knives for the video. I got to thinking about it. I'm like, hey, I have a couple of knives that are already made that I use all the time, and that are very unique. Yeah, so as you can see from the pictures, the knife really resembles more of a cleaver than a knife, with the wide blade, and they're generally the ones that they sell. The Almazan kitchen knives are very thick and heavy, like a cleaver, and I didn't make them like that because I really don't have much use for a cleaver very often in the kitchen. I do have a couple cleavers I could use, but I do slice and dice and all that stuff a lot, so I thought it'd be a handy knife to have in the kitchen, and it is. So yeah, I'd love to go over a bunch of history on this knife with you folks, but I can't. There isn't any. It's all up in the air as to where it came from. I mean, the Almazan Kitchen is the one I think that made it famous when they started. I don't know if I didn't go back 8 years in their videos to see if they were always using that knife or if it was later on, but they definitely were the ones to bring that knife to light and make it so popular all over the world. The examples in the pictures I showed you, there's all kinds of companies in Japan and everywhere making them, and custom knife makers are making them out of Damascus and you name it, and they've just really become a popular knife. The ones I made, here's the first one that I made, and I made a sheath for it. I didn't originally have a sheath. I have a wooden block stand in my kitchen for it, but this was the original one that I made, that I used in my kitchen. And then, you know, I liked it so much I wanted to take it camping, so I made another one just for the kitchen, and I leave this one I made a sheath for it, and then I leave this one in with my camping gear, so it's always with me when I go camping. I made mine out of stainless steel, you know, because I like using stainless steel. It has an ebony handle, and then I put a thong in it with 2 nickel rivets, and then a thong hole for this. It has a really nice feel, and yeah, you can chop, dice, mince, and slice with one of these. And the nice thing too that I really like about it is, like, let's just say for example you're cutting up an onion or you're mincing up an onion. When you get it done, there's your bench scraper. You can take this thing and you know, just scoop it up on your cutting board and get it on there and put it in your bowl or on your plate or whatever you're doing with it. So it doubles as a bench scraper too. And like I said, mine are thin. It's 50 thousandths thick, because I have a cleaver I could use for a cleaver. I'd rather have something that this is great, slicing up cabbage, onions, all kinds of vegetables. It's perfect for. But like if you get a big head of cabbage or something, this is a great knife to make coleslaw with, or along with a number of other things. Now the other one I made, like I said, I had this one in my kitchen, and then I put it in my camping gear, made a sheath for it, and then this one goes in the same spot. So I made the blade pretty much the same. It's shaped a little bit differently, and it doesn't have any belly to the blade. It's completely straight, because I'll just use this for chopping and slicing. I really don't need the rocking action like this one has. But like I said, I made it essentially the same. The only difference is it doesn't have a thong hole, and it has 3 brass rivets instead of nickel rivets on it. But very, very, very handy kitchen knife right here. It's not going to substitute for a paring knife or anything like that. That's why there's so many different style knives out there in the world. It's because there isn't just one knife that you can do everything with. It just doesn't exist. Different knives for different tasks. You could use this for other things besides in the kitchen. Bushcrafters could use this. Campers, woodsmen. You could use it for a variety of other tasks. I made these for kitchen tasks, primarily. But like I said, you can chop, slice, mince, and dice with one of these Serbian chef's knives that nobody knows the true history of the background on them. But I'm giving it to Serbia because Almazan Kitchen is home base there, and I think they're the ones that really made the knife style popular all around the world. So that's our trip to Serbia, looking at a Serbian chef's knife. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for the next one. This is Dave. We'll see you.